So try your back, please. Just go that way, to the left.
Excuse me, just come back this way. Can you sit down up here for me? You thought something waving away?
Yes.
What have you got?
Tobacco.
How much?
54.
Oh, packet. Travelling with anyone? Can you turn your music off for me, please? Are you travelling with anyone else?
Yes.
Take to the bench. Who are you travelling with? Gentleman here, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, got the tickets on the floor. Take the seat on the side.
What's this all about?
Back to the seat on the side.
Right, so just stand over here for me, please.
Why are you delaying me?
My colleague has actually asked you to stay at the bench, sir. She comes back, she'll let you know.
Am I obliged to cooperate with this?
Yes, you are, sir.
Do you have reason to believe that I'm carrying excise goods for a commercial purpose?
I have not spoken to you, sir. My colleague has spoken to you.
And you're asking me to stay?
Because she's told me to bring your bag to the bench. Simple as that, sir.
Sorry.
No, sir, if you leave without your bag.
Are you detaining me against my consent?
No, sir, I'm not detaining you.
Then I shall leave.
You will not leave with your bag, sir.
I'm afraid you're going to have to do this properly.
Okay, sir. Are you reading this and what are you saying on there?
And it says here, as many as you like for your own use.
He's going, he wants his bag and he's going as well.
If you are bringing in alcohol and tobacco goods,
To leave.
and if we have reason to suspect they may be for a commercial purpose,
Put it on the side there, like that.
this is my property.
Yeah, put it on the side.
If we have reason to believe,
Right, wait there.
no. Are you detaining me against my will?
I'm not detaining you against
You're going to
your
have to
will, sir.
do
Your
this
bag
properly,
is-
I'm sorry.
Sir, your bag's not going anywhere until we've searched your bag.
You're going to have to do this properly, I'm afraid. Do you have reason to believe that I am carrying excise goods for a commercial purpose?
My colleague will speak to you.
Do you have reason to believe that I am carrying excise
Can you
goods?
tell me you have not?
You do.
Are you pushing me, sir?
I am not carrying excise goods for a commercial purpose.
Are you pushing me, sir?
I am leaving. Are you detaining me against my will?
I'm not detaining you at all, sir.
Good.
Give your bag.
Wait,
Are you detaining me
wait
against
a
my
moment.
will?
Calm down.
Are you
Right,
detaining
put the bag down.
You calm down.
Me. I am calm. You are not leaving until we've asked you questions about your excise goods. If you continue to leave, you will pass the officer. You will be arrested.
Are you detaining
okay, you understand
me?
what I'm saying
Are
to you?
you detaining me against
But
my will?
If you go to walk away...
You do not have to say anything.
This is what I'm saying. If you go to walk
It may
away...
harm your defence. If you do not
yes, I will
mention one
caution you,
question...
okay? If you go to walk away, you will be arrested. Do you understand that?
You do not have
Right,
to say
are you walking
anything.
away? Are you going to go to the bench like
You
we've asked
do
you
not.
to do?
Are you
Are you
detaining
going
me
to go to the
against my
bench?
will?
Not detaining you against your will. I will be if you carry on walking. You'll be arrested. Okay?
Do you have reason to believe that I am carrying excise goods for a commercial purpose? Do you have reason to believe?
So you'll be arrested.
Do you have reason to believe that travelling within the European Union? Are you familiar with the Hobberspeed versus Andrews case? Are you? So you will know that you are not allowed to detain me unless you have a specific reason.
Take the exercise goods out.
Are you familiar with it?
Take the exercise goods out.
No, because that's why you stopped me.
You've now been arrested for a completely different reason. Because you're obstructing us and you're not letting us go back to the control and ask you some questions, you've been arrested. Okay?
I don't think I have been arrested.
You have. I arrested you at 0860
You said the word.
when I stood here. Yes, and I have witnesses.
Fetch a policeman, I'll be out there.
So, sir,
Right, if you don't comply, we'll put you in handcuffs, okay? We'll detain you.
handcuffs.
What is your reason for putting me in handcuffs?
Because what possibilities being arrested?
Am I being violent? Am I being aggressive?
You're not complying with it, are you? You're not complying with our request.
So handcuffs are a punishment? I thought they were precaution against violence.
If you
I have offered no violence.
There are precautions.
You were going out of our control.
Handcuffs are not going to stop me walking. You got leg irons?
No, we haven't got.
Handcuffs are just a threat to humiliate me and make me feel intimidated. You have no need for handcuffs.
We need you to comply with our requests, okay? Now, if you're going to turn
Your
around...
needs are not my concern. Your powers are my concern.
My powers?
And I don't think you have the power to interfere with a UK citizen travelling within the European Union unless you have reason to believe that I am carrying excise goods for a commercial purpose. You are not allowed to work on random. You are not allowed... Don't quote it unless you know it.
Well, I do know it. Under Section 78, C with 1979, we can stop you and ask you questions about your baggage.
Tell me the paragraph. No, not just the reference. What does it say?
It's control the passengers entering the United Kingdom.
And what does it say? You don't know, do you? You just quote the reference.
Well, I know what the law is. I don't know the exact words.
No, you know what you usually do. I know what you usually do. And I know that you break the rules and push your
You
luck.
are required by law to stand and answer questions about your baggage.
If you have reason to believe,
under Section
as a British citizen travelling within the EU, you have to have reason to believe that I'm carrying excise goods for a commercial purpose before you may stop and question me.
Okay.
Do you have reason to believe that I am carrying them for a commercial purpose, other than the fact that I won't cooperate with you asking me to do things you have no right to ask me to do?
Because you won't do the things we're asking you
You have no right to oblige me to do those things.
You've been arrested
I am
now.
not willing
Okay.
to help you. I'm only willing to obey the law.
Right, you're going to obey the law. Okay, you've been arrested. So now we need you to turn around.
And who has arrested me?
I've arrested you. I stood here and arrested
And the charge is?
Okay, I've explained to you what the charge is. You're obstructing a UK border agency.
I am not obstructing you. You are obstructing me.
You are obstructing us doing our job.
You don't have the right.
Out.
You don't have the right. I'm obstructing you from asking me questions, yes? You don't have the right to ask me questions unless you have reason to believe that I am carrying excise goods for a commercial purpose, and you have not given me any indication that you have such a reason. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? You have no idea who I am. Do you know who I am? Section 78. Do you know who I am? Therefore, if you don't know who I am, you cannot possibly have any reason. If you don't know who I am, do you have reason to believe? Do you have reason to believe that I am carrying excise goods for a commercial purpose?
For obstructing a UK border agency.
Do you have reason to
You're
believe?
under arrest. Do you understand?
Do you have reason to
Right,
believe?
the time's 08:50.
Are you detaining me against my will?
You're under arrest, sir. It's
Are you
08:50.
detaining me
You have
against
been
my will?
arrested. Okay,
Are you
do not have to
detaining
say
me?
anything, but it may
Are
harm
you
your
detaining me
defence.
against my will?
Are
you detaining me against my will?
Anything you do
Are you
say
de-
may be given in evidence.
The
Do you
customs
understand?
officer holding on to
Do
my
you
bag,
understand?
preventing me leaving.
Right, you're under
Are you
arrest.
detaining
You're
me?
under arrest.
Are you detaining me
Okay,
against
you
my
will
will?
be if you do not comply.
Are you detaining me against my will?
Yes, because you are under arrest.
Do you have reason to
I will put
believe?
you in handcuffs.
Do you have
don't
reason to
continue
believe?
do what we are.
Do
Please
you
turn
have-
round and take your bag back.
Do you have reason
Turn
to
round and
believe?
take your bag back.
Do you have reason to believe that I am carrying excise goods for a commercial purpose?
Yes, sir.
If so, if you have reason to believe that I'm carrying them for a commercial purpose,
Yeah.
then you may ask me questions.
Right, you've been arrested.
What is the reason?
So you've been arrested.
What reason
but now
do you
you
have?
need to comply with this. You will be
What
put in
reason?
handcuffs so you can
What
continue if you
reason?
do not comply.
What reason do you have to believe I am carrying excise goods for a commercial purpose?
We need to ask you questions to establish what you're doing.
You can ask me questions if you have reason to believe I am carrying excise goods for a commercial
Yes.
purpose.
The fact that you
Do
can
you have a
say-
reason
Yes, I do.
to believe that I'm carrying excise goods for a commercial purpose?
Yes, I do.
What is the reason?
The reason is you're trying to attempt to evade controls. You're trying
You
to...
can only ask me questions
I will
if you
only
have
ask you
reasons.
questions. Okay.
You need the reasons before you ask me questions. You may ask me questions if you have reason to believe I'm carrying excise goods for a commercial purpose.
Okay, you have a large quantity of tobacco in your suitcase. You're trying to walk out of control. You've now been
Do you have reason to believe that I'm carrying excise goods for a commercial
Yes, it
purpose? I have excise goods. They are for my own use. They are paid for with my own
fine.
money.
I need to ask
They
you
are
some
for my own use. They are not for a commercial purpose.
Fine.
Do you have reason to suspect that they are for a commercial purpose?
Yes, I do, sir.
What is it?
Okay, I've got various reasons.
Tell me them.
Okay, at the moment, you're trying to evade control. You're trying to walk out of here, which is why you've now...
I wish to leave. That's why I'm trying to
You
walk
can't
out
leave,
here.
because you're now under
You can
arrest.
ask me questions if you have reason to believe
You give
that I'm
us a
carrying
commercial
excise goods for a commercial purpose. Will you stop pulling my case, please?
I'm not pulling your case at all, sir.
Okay, right.
You've been arrested. Right, if you walk out of here...
I have been arrested.
Yeah, the officer's...
Who is arrested?
It's just...
Who is arrested?
I like 50 hours.
What is your name?
I will give you my name afterwards. I'll give you my staff number.
What is your name? If you're going to arrest me, I want your name.
I've arrested you. Okay, you're under arrest.
I want your name.
You can't have my name. You can have my staff.
You can't arrest me unless you give me your name.
I can.
I will accept the staff number.
There you go. That's my number. On there. Okay? Okay, now you've been arrested.
Yes, please.
We'll give you the number. But now if you can turn round,
I don't wish
back
to.
to the control. Okay.
I'm a smoker. I'd like to go outside and smoke. Does your jurisdiction extend outside? If you want to ask me questions, come outside and I will answer your questions.
That isn't how it works, okay?
I'm not interested in how you work. I'm interested in the law.
But the law is you've been arrested, so you now have to do what we say. If you
What is the
continue,
charge?
You've been
What
arrested
is the
for
charge?
obstructing a UK border agency officer.
Is that the charge?
That's why you've been arrested, yes.
Write it down, please.
No, I'm not writing it down.
Right.
Okay, there's a lot
I
of reason
want
why
the
I'm
interview now to be taped. Do you have recording facilities?
Right.
Do you have recording facilities?
Explain what happened, right?
No.
Right.
I don't trust you.
Okay, right.
I don't think you know the law. I've had many dealings with customs over the last 10 years. I have not lost yet. I know more about this situation, probably, than you do.
Right. We are now obliged to get you into custody, okay? So once we get a custody officer over here, they will explain all your rights to us. So this is their tool. They can you to the side. The other passengers go through, please.
Let's go outside.
No, the other passengers need to come.
Excuse me, sir, can you just move to one side, please?
This ladies are just asking nicely.
Asking nicely doesn't have any force in law, I don't think.
Okay, so politely you can...
I am not in a cooperative mood, to be
Well, you
honest.
obviously understand...
I will stick to my rights, and I think my rights extend to me going outside for a cigarette.
No, you've been arrested. You know, what we need to do is...
Can I have a cigarette here?
You can't smoke inside. Would you be able to smoke at a police station?
I don't know, I haven't been in one for a very long
Well, the
time.
way you're going, you'll be on very quickly, aren't you?
Do you think that worries me?
I'm not bothered. I'm just telling you that you can't smoke inside. You know...
Fetch a policeman.
Well, no, we need to get a custody
Fetch a
officer down there.
policeman.
Well, we don't need a...
I would like to see a policeman.
Well, we don't need to see a policeman.
I think you're detaining me against my will, and I think your grounds for arrest are spurious.
We are going to get a custody officer down here. They're going to explain all your rights to you, okay?
I don't need my rights explained.
And then you can obviously seek legal counsel. And
I don't need legal counsel.
Well, that's...
I am a British citizen. You cannot possibly have any reason to believe.
Immigration,
If you do not know who I am, you cannot possibly have reason. You can't have a tip-off. You can't have records. You don't know who I am. You've all said so. Therefore, this is a random pull. Random pulls were specifically outlawed. Random pulls were specifically outlawed in Hobberspeed versus Andrews. You have to have reason to believe that I, as an individual, not as a generality or type, you have
to tell you why we start.
I'm not interested in the public interest. I'm interested in the law.
It's not.
You may feel you have a mission,
various reasons why
but
we
you have to follow the rules.
It's a law. It's not the
And
law.
I have to follow the rules. I have to follow the law. You have to follow the law. The High Court said you cannot stop me on quantity alone. You have to have a reason to believe that I, as an individual, am carrying excise goods for a commercial purpose. You have no such reason. You don't even know my name. You've all admitted it. Now, I think I should leave now.
You cannot leave it. Under Section 78.
Don't quote it unless you know it. I'm not interested in the reference. Have you read it and digested it? What does it say?
Well, it says we have the powers to...
No, what does it say? Don't paraphrase. The law is important. The law is built on words.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it in your words.
Have you been stopped before? Obviously you have.
Yes, obvious.
And what's happened?
I've been stopped 9 times on 3 occasions. I hope you're all paying attention. On 3 occasions, my goods were seized.
Right.
On all of those 3 occasions, the seizure was overturned on appeal. I have put in complaints. I've had handsome apologies from the head of Customs UK Businesses Services North, who has told me that after this case, all staff have received new instructions, and those who were involved in my seizure were sent for retraining. It's a handsome apology. It's 2 pages, and I guess we're going to be here for a while.